Hey, I'm Dr. Diamond. I own a 6-figure business, a 7-figure business, and I help women do the same. We are going to talk about marketing today and running ads. So one of the biggest mistakes I see when people start running ads is they hire somebody to say, distribute an ad, and the metric that most people are actually using to determine if the ad is good or the ad is not good is called a click-through rate, which basically is looking at how many people saw the ad and actually clicked on the thing that they are instructed to click on. So if you run an ad that says, hey, buy this product, or hey, sign up for this thing, and they click on that button, then that determines your click-through rate. The problem with looking at that metric, while it does have some value and while it is one metric that should be considered, one of the biggest problems that I see is that oftentimes people look so much at that rate and we're not looking at it and determining if what is happening with that click-through rate is actually bringing in people that are turning into buying customers, right? Because you can't run your business without people that buy your product or service. So one of the big things to start understanding is way beyond click-through rate. How many people actually get to purchase your item from the ad? I had a client recently who ran an ad and only a couple hundred people clicked on that. So she had a really good click-through rate, but only 3 people actually showed up for the event out of 200 that she was advertising to, and nobody bought. So we could look just at the click-through rate and the amount of money that she spent to have many people click through and sign up and take that first step with her was really high. But in the end, she lost money because nobody bought. So most of the time, marketers will say things like, well, my job is to bring you the people, and then it's your job to do something from there. And there's elements of truth to that, but that's not the whole story. Because how we are writing copy, how we are putting an ad, what we are saying in the ad will make a difference with drawing in the people that don't just click on your thing, but actually purchase what you are offering. So there's a lot of ways we can break this down. So say you are selling something. Say you are selling a $10 product online, and it's some sort of massage tool, okay? So let's say you're selling this $10 massage tool and your ad basically takes them to your sales page, and so they click on the ad and they go to your sales page and nobody buys. So now we have a quandary, right? So now we have to determine, is nobody buying because of what your product page is offering and it's just not offering the value? Or is nobody buying because of what's happening with the ad and people are motivated to click through the ad, but they're not clicking through and the ad is not properly representing what is on the other side? So what do we do about this? One of the best things to do is to really start by making sure you understand your market. You want to make sure that you are using terminology that they are really looking for. So this is an example of a massage tool. Perhaps your ideal, if it's a $10 product, perhaps your ideal target customer is somebody that is searching for something that is a effective massage tool that they can do when they're laying down, they can use on a partner, doesn't cost a lot of money, and has some sort of guarantee. Right? So if this is what your customer is looking for, this is what your ad should say. We want to think about the keywords that your target customer is actually using, and then use those keywords not just on your sales page, but actually use them in your ad. And that's where a lot of times from a marketing perspective, oftentimes we're not working with either the right marketing team or we're not taking the time to educate them enough about your ideal customer. And so that trickles down in an ad that does not serve anybody but could still have a really high click-through rate, in which case a marketing agency would typically say that they did their job because people clicked on their ad and it's your problem. Actually, what should be happening is we should be dissecting the ad and saying, okay, what's happening with the ad? Why are people clicking on it? And maybe it's not the right customer. So again, making sure that you're using the language that your ideal customer would use on the ad, so then the people that are actually clicking on it are people that are already your ideal customer, not just people that are just clicking through willy-nilly and happen to end up on that. And I advise you to test ads for $20, $30, maybe up to $100. Don't throw a ton of money on the ad until you actually see that it's turning into business. If you have a high click-through rate and it does not turn into business, ignore the click-through rate. It doesn't matter how many people clicked on that ad. If it doesn't convert to business, you have a problem. It's either the ad or the sales page, the page that they basically got led to when they clicked on the ad. So I hope you like that. More to come. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm Dr. Diamond. I'll see you next time.